Hey, what's up? So today I'm going to do the oil change on my Suzuki Vstrom 650, and I'm going to use the standard generic oil, which is very cheap. It's the cheapest I could find. And since the motorcycle uses 2.3 liters, it only has 2, and the remaining I'm going to use this high grade Repsol Spanish brand oil. So I am also going to use this Canon filter, which is I think one of the best filters for these motorcycles in the market. It's great because it has this nut here that you can use to unscrew it when you're replacing it. And I bought this tray to put the oil, everything, and this is the motorcycle. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it works. So for unscrewing the carter bolt, I'm going to use this 40mm socket, which comes with this 1/4 tool set. Here's the tool set. This is not for high torque tools, but I hope it works. I couldn't find the 1/2 inch wrench, so I'm going to use this one, which is my standard one, so I guess it should work. And I'm going to also change the bolt, which is the 14mm bolt. I'm gonna install a new one, since this motorcycle is about 10 years old, so I think it's about time to change the bolt. It has also this washer, this pressure washer, which it is recommended to change on every oil change. This is very cheap, so I mean the whole thing costs like $5, so it's worth it. It comes with a little magnet that traps all the metal pieces, so I'm gonna change the whole thing. The bolt was really tight. I had to put a lot of pressure to open it, but hopefully it's open now, so it's loose. So I'm gonna try to here you are. There you go. So this is a magnet. Oh, there are a couple of metal shillings here. Yes. Yeah. It's actually engine corrosion here. Yeah. It's well thought, this system. Yeah, we had a couple of metal shillings there. So as you can see, that's the oil here. Flag 10,000 kilometers. 10,000 kilometers. Okay, so this is the old one, the old nut, and this is a new one. You can see that the washer is kind of thick, aluminum one, and this one is completely pressed. It's flat, completely flat. It's actually stuck at the bottom. It's a huge difference. Huge difference. So that's why you gotta change it every now and then, because it prevents you from applying too much pressure when closing the nut. It can damage your carter. So it's better to have this one. Okay, so here's the oil filter. As you can see down there, I'm going to try to take it out with my hand. Oil filters shouldn't be too tight, so they should be hand tight installed. I think with 10,000 kilometers should be enough. let it sit there for a couple of minutes. Okay, so the bolt and the filter are out. Next step, seal the cotter and install the filter. Okay, so the oil's been sitting there for about 5 minutes, and as you can see, it's still dripping, and then suddenly it started dripping more. So I guess I got a little bit, couple 5 minutes more. I'm gonna install the oil filter, the K&N. It should be the same as the one we had before. Same size. So what we do is we just open this plastic seal. This is the filter, as you can see. So what we do, we just spread a little bit. Oh, it's actually a little bit lubricated, but we try to lubricate a little bit the seal with a bit of the oil, just to make it more to improve the seal performance. Now we're going to try to set it up by hand. Remember, it's very important to do by hand because you don't want to ruin the screw here. This is aluminum, so it can get screwed very easily. Okay, so now it's time to plug the cotter with our new bolt. Okay. So we just try to find the hole here. Sometimes it's gonna be a little bit difficult to find it. We do the first screw by hand, and then we use a wrench to seal it. The bolt sealed. So we're gonna apply enough pressure to flatten that washer. Not too much, but that can ruin the cotter. So we can do, let's just try to do it until we cannot apply more pressure, and that's actually the sweet spot. With the cotter bolt, you don't have to screw it too hard, because this is aluminum and you can ruin the screw, and ruining the screw means replacing the engine, and that's gonna cost you as much as buying a new bike. So I guess we're done. Now we're going to pour in the new oil. Okay, so when adding oil, you gotta check usually with Japanese motorcycles, you have the amount printed or written on the cotter. Vstrom is 2,300 milliliters. It's very obvious, and you have a small, screen here where you can actually, see the level. It's like a gauge, so you don't have to use those gadgets that you have to stick it in and check the oil level. Now, as you can see it directly through this window. So that's a cool thing about this motorcycle. In the case of the Vstrom, I'm going to use this 1040 4-stroke motorcycle oil. This is a 2-liter bottle. And then I'm going to use this one that I bought the other day, which is just a remainder. I'm just going to do a blend here, because I just didn't want to buy, 2 bottles of 2 liters or anything like that. So I'm just going to use this remainder. It's going to be a blend with the Vstrom is such a reliable motorcycle that it just doesn't matter what kind of oil you use. I don't have a funnel, so it's going to be a little bit difficult this time. I'm going to be very careful. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here you can see the gauge. It's on the F, so it's basically full. So we're done. We closed here the carder with a cap, and that's it. So how much did it cost me? Okay, so $14, 2 liters, and let's say $5 for the 300 remaining milliliters, $5 for the bolt, carder bolt, $10 for the filter, the K&N filter, and then $4 for the tray. This tray I can reuse it again. So we're gonna give it a small ride and see how it goes. So we're done for the day.